Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Hopefully you're all doing really well. Have you seen ITS have got a massive Black Friday sale and it's in full swing? If you check back every Friday in November, you'll find new deals on the website. There's limited stock on many of these items, so make sure you grab them while you can, yeah? There's massive savings on big brands and all different categories. Whether you're a builder, plumber, electrician, painter, ground worker, there's something for you in this deal. There's loads of fantastic products to suit any price point and level expertise. Obviously, electrician being at the top and all the other trades being below us, yeah? Don't forget to check out the website below and grab yourself some deals while you still can. Well, I've powered up, I've left it off. Very simple. Hold in 5 seconds. You'll get a little flashing light, okay? You can add up to 10 switches onto these, okay? Really handy, good at two-way lighting and stuff. So that's now gone off, so he's received a signal. And now the light's coming on. Absolutely great invention for adding switches to bathrooms and stuff, okay? So that'll do that, and then once I've got the fan on, that will bring on the fan as well, because these are rated at 5 amp, these ones, so they'll easily be able to switch a fan on and off as well, okay? Stunning, James, stunning. I think we made the right choice with that shade, don't you?
Perfect shade.
So what James is going to do now, take this old picture light down. He's going to put up a new uplighter. There we go, we've set the light at 5.7k output. There's our little switch, brings on our nice little bulkhead. Ready? Okay, there's our new switch. There's our new light. So we've got a wireless switch on a receiver. Now, we've just matched existing height of switches. Okay, I'm now going to connect that icon fan up. With the thing with these is you buy them as a fan, then you need to buy the module that you want, and we've just bought the module with the overrun timer, yeah? If you don't know what one of these icon fans is, it's a round extractor fan that you can plug different modules into, and it's got this quite unique opening style on the grill there. Look, it's time delayed because there's like a little wax coated push rod inside. Obviously takes time to heat up, and then it'll open that up, okay? Hence why they put that label on there, because I've had a call up to one of these before where the lady said it just doesn't open. It was on an on-off switch, and it's because she wasn't giving it long enough to open that. Well, there's our new ceramic uplighter James is putting up for me. I've just put up the fan, the new icon fan. I've got to put some brown sleeving on that yellow. I always put a Wago in for testing purposes on the switch on the earth, sorry, CPC, and that's the module that you slide in, okay? If you didn't have a module, it would just be on and off connected through here. There's that little solenoid I was talking about. I'll put the lid on and then we'll fire it up. Okay, so fan's on, you can hear that. You'll see in a minute the delayed shutter action in action. Okay, see that? Starting to go. Quite smart, isn't it? I'll then tighten up that screw on the side. There you go. That's the fan opening. I've got a good draw on it. There's the official litres per second test. Top's a good one. Well, we've got the cabinet up for the builder. The quality is not the best. It's got a shaver socket, toothbrush charger, little light. I can't get this door to not scrub that top. Look, it's a bit better than it was, but look, that's life, okay? So he's now sat there. We've done the light, we've done the fan. Now going to move on to something else. So while James gets the kettle on, I've got to change 1 and 2, okay, for these time guard power breaker 30 milliamp passive RCDs, okay? That will cover our bathroom works and that will cover the shower, okay? I could put the RCD at the top there in that cupboard, but then you'd have to climb up there to reset it, so we'll just put a connection unit up there, wire a bit of 1mm up, then we can put a 3 amp fuse in down here. Then if the RCD goes, it's easily resettable down here. We're not going to get any testing done today because time's flying now. We didn't actually get started work till sort of 10 o'clock by the time we got back. It's actually later than that, I think. But we got the new wall light up. Forgot to get a GLS big Edison screw for that. So yeah, it's going alright. There's just a few bits to do. So what someone has previously done in here is done some work in the bathroom, and to comply with their 3 amp fuse rating on the bathroom lights, they put a fuse spur here. Obviously I'm changing these two, so that one's going to do the power shower now, which is fed off an old 16 amp, which was bathroom heater, which is now gone. And this is the lighting feed in and out that does half the flat, okay? On the previous job, I'll try and find it, ages ago, I did the same. I put half the lights on an RCD spur, just covers your ass for any works, 30 milliamp protection inside the bathroom for the lights. It's just, I like to do it. I'll put that on there, we'll label it up, and that'll be labelled up lights bathroom plus half a flat, yeah? And that'll also give us the protection, because those Icon fans require a 3 amp fuse. If you read inside the fan, it says 3 amp fuse required, so we'll put a 3 amp fuse in this one here. Okay, there's the new one that does the bathroom and the corridor and the bedroom by looks of it. That will do that one. We'll label this up, put my 3 amp fuse in. I'm now going to run a new supply out of here, up in this trunking, up into that cupboard, connection unit up there, to run the new pump for the shower.
You do a wee, James, you just can't do a poo. Okay, so there is our shower, there's our connection unit, there's our cable feeding it. We will blob a bit of fire silicone sealant in there. That's now going to connect to the RCD spur. Some lights on. Cool, so we've got these battery operated ACO with the built-in lithium battery and the radio link. So they don't do these in an ionisation for the bedroom, so we just got optical, okay? It's better than nothing, better than what they had, which was nothing, okay? So James has put the base up for me. What I'm going to do now, which way does it go, mate? Oh, that way, that's it. Like that. And then he tells me you have to turn it, screw it in. Which way does it go then, James? Which way did you take it off the base?
It just sort of fell off.
It fell off. That won't go. It's not your screw holding it off, is it? I think it is. Yep. Yeah, it's your screw. Right, let's Right, there we go. That's that one. Now we're going to screw the others up. Then we're going to. How do you interlink them, mate? What does it say? So if I hold this, should it test? Right, that tests. Sorry, headphone users. Maybe we have to do it on our phone.
I think that's it, yeah.
To link it up. Okay, that's a little job for you in a minute then, yeah? These are the 3 alarms with it in carbon monoxide, CO, heat and optical smoke, yeah? It does tell you living room, landing, hallway, dining room. It would be better to have ionisation in the bedroom, but again, I say they don't think they do these. Kitchen, garage, and then that can go wherever the boiler is, yeah? So, right, we're still here. I've got my little temporary socket clip round here. It's ugly as sin, but what can you do? Got a little socket here for the bedside cabinet for a telephone. So now I've got a little extension cord here to put in around the skirting. I'll lift the carpet, and then one of these will come out and it will go in with that one there. So this is a totally different day. About 3 days ago he was at that job, you just saw. Yeah, so as I was saying, that's about 3 days ago. 3 days ago? Monday. When did we go? Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday today. 2 days ago. James has just nipped into his house to get us some tea bags, and we're going to go back to the flat now. It's freezing cold in there because the boiler's not working, but we're going to go and do some testing, and we'll show you something if it's interesting. Thank you.
Right, there we go. That was the light which we didn't have a lamp for, which we got one now, big Edison. So that's the two lights together. Looks much brighter. And in here, obviously where the fuse board is, we're going to do some testing now. Obviously it would be nice to have RCD protection, but it's not essential. As I said, it's a ground floor flat, no chance of any equipment being used outside, and we have got really good cross bonding in here as well. If you look at the sink, James has got the kettle on. If you look at the sink, it's got really good cross bonding, and it's the same in the bathroom actually. So it's even got the old bond up to the sink, look, back in the day. So I'm happy that we don't need RC protection. It's got a communal garden, and the chap's 95 years old, yeah. So we'll get into it, and I'll come back to you if there's anything interesting. So what we're doing, we're just working through the circuits. We're having a count up. I haven't got my iPad today because my son is playing games on it at the minute. So ring 1 and ring 2, and then what I'll do is just do 2, and then that was bedroom. I can write this up on the iPad neat when I get home. Bedroom, hall, kitchen. And I don't know if I said in the last video, but this light is fed from a fuse spur, and we've it had a 30 amp fuse in it. We've put a 3 amp fuse in it. It was fed behind the fridge. Can't remember if we told you that, but cupboard socket here should be that one there on his own 16 amp. Great. So that'll be 1 point served. And then lights, and then bathroom shower, which is one of the circuits we wired. So all in all, it shouldn't take too long. So as the gentleman is 95 that's moving here, the client has asked if we can label up everything like this. Look, so you've got a socket. What they've done is spur off to a switch fuse spur because it does an outside light. Just there, look, you can see him just there. So stuff like that, and she wants just like that labelling up, which is fine. So there's 3 of those to do, plus all the other little bits that aren't obvious once they're labelling up. So I'm in at the fuse board. What I've done is just disconnect a ring up here, and I'll leave my tester there. Hopefully you can see it. I haven't tested this yet, so we're hoping for, there's 2 rings in here. We're hoping for continuity across both of these just to make our life a bit easier. So on the lines we've got 0.23, so hopefully we've got the neutrals which are the same. It should be those ones there, shouldn't they? No, they shouldn't. They'd be those ones there. So this is very awkward, this one. Oh yeah. 1. Come on. 2. So we're looking for the same reading on the neutrals, and the CPC will be higher because it's 1.5. Right, 0.23, 0.25. I reckon that will come down a bit. Don't you, James? 0.25. 0.25. So it needs to be within 0.1. So I should be able to get that down. 2.6, even worse. Let's see what this reads again. 0.25. Okay, so they're both 1's 2.5, 1 is 2.6. So I'll record those, and then I'm gonna wrestle with these earths because they've twisted them all together. Look, they're in one sleeve and they're all twisted. Look, which is annoying, but that's life. So I've abandoned doing that at the board because it's an absolute mission. There we go, 0.42, looks about right. One observation is there's no grommets on anything, very minor, but we'll still put it down as an ob. A C3, yeah, nothing too major. So look, we've got the packets. What are you doing? So this kind gentleman messaged me. He makes these leads up. These are called the R1, R2 lead, yeah? Got the R1R2 thingy. Look, R1R2 link. Magnetic link for doing R1R2 at the board. Only be used by a competent person. So I'm not sure why we've got it, James. So basically, what you can do. Right, mates, put that sleeving back on there, please. I know I just told you to do the labels, but do that quickly. Put that back in there. Get a new bit of sleeving if you have to, mate. Look, for instance, we've got a 16 amp. Where are we? Which one is it? Socket below is what? Socket below is cupboard socket number 4. Okay, so if you used to turn off number 4 there, to save you disconnecting anything, you can link on to the earth bar there, and then because this has got a magnetic end, it will magnetise in the like that. Look. Apparently the resistance is great. It doesn't cause any. Look, that's actually really hard to. It's magnetic and it's got a good slot on it. So what we'll do is we'll take the R1R2 reading now down at that socket. Yeah, we'll do it with the link in, and then we'll take the link out and see what the difference is in the reading. So with my little linking up there, I haven't done a reading yet. This is from the other socket, so we'll see what we get. That is very high, isn't it? I wonder if this socket doesn't get used that much. It's even worse. So 0.74. So all I've done is disconnect the line, put the normal link out lead that I use onto the same position as I put that lead, okay? And we'll see what the reading is now. It shouldn't be nowhere near this high because it only does this socket, yeah? 6.8, 6.3, 6.1, 5.9. I don't know why this is. It's getting lower every time. 5.6. Oh, it's settling at about 5.7, 5.6, 5.7. Okay, so it's a lot better, but I'm not saying the lead's no good. I'm just saying the reading is better with a normal link out. I'll try it on another circuit. Right, so what I'm going to do is get rid of the socket because it's old and crappy and it's an unfair test. So I'm going to disconnect the socket and we'll do it with a crocodile clips on here. Again, we'll use the link out lead first, then we'll use the R1R2 link lead. There we go, and as if by magic, I've just found the problem. Look at that. So the screw, James, for the line was biting down on the PVC again. Yeah. So there we go, that little reading now should be a lot better. So what I'll do is I'll reconnect into the socket and try it again, but it just shows that it could be a bad socket or a poor connection. In this case it's going to be a poor connection. So right, so our 0.57 is still on there. Okay, we've reconnected the socket, we're going to retest now. 0.67 is still bad. Still bad. Right, what I'm going to do is put it on the crocodile clips and we'll get this socket off the... Well, my SD card ran out again, so I've now refreshed. And as you can see, I've taken the socket out of the equation. And the reading is where I'd want to see it. Yeah, it's literally 3 meters of cable. So that's connected across there. What we'll do now is 0.06. We'll record that reading for the R1R2 on that socket. Cupboard socket R1 plus R2 is 0.06. I'll now put that R1R2 link lead back in and we'll see if it gives us the same reading. Okay, so the R1R2 link lead's back in. Fire the tester back up. With the normal lead we got 0.06, and with this one we got 0.03. So we're actually getting a better reading, James. We're getting a more consistent reading with the R1R2 link lead. So yeah, great in this instance. Great for doing radials and whatnot. So yeah, good bit of kit. The ones we couldn't find, you need to get those labels out of the van in a minute for me, please. Yeah, do me a little one kitchen, but change that label again because that'd be too big. So this is 18mm tape. James has done me a label. Look, cooker, sockets, living room, sockets, bedroom, hall, kitchen, socket below, lights, living room, top cupboard, lights, bedroom, bath, hall, kitchen, and shower pump. So that's 18mm label. We just work out our spacing with the tape measure. What was that? Say 18, wasn't it? 18 with 8 spaces, and there's a spare for them to write up. We're going to put some labels on here. We've got a little bit more to do. Got some earth loops to do, and then we'll be out of here. To do with these Series 600 alarms, you can sort of that little blue. Is hold the little, take them down, hold the little button for a couple of seconds, and they'll put some into pairing mode. Look, they're all in pairing mode now, even the carbon monoxide. So now I just need to check how you get them out of pairing mode, and then we'll set them off, and they should all interlink then. Where I've got to, yeah, we put them all into learning mode. These are pretty good actually. We've set them all up, and now to get it out of learning mode, you press and hold one of them. It doesn't much matter one. They all stop flashing blue. Now we're going to set them off. So if you've got headphones on or speakers, I'm just going to warn you. So James, are you ready? So now we can set them off. They're all interlinked wirelessly. Excuse the noise. There we go. Going off? I think we'll hear that in the event of a fire, won't we? Yeah. Cool, my ears are ringing. There we go, beautiful. So this has been the most random video, James. So that was flashing then. Is that gone? Is that stopped? Yeah, that's stopped. And then we got one in here. That one stopped. Lovely. Do you want to say bye, James?
Bye.
Bye-bye.